Hello, my name is Rajkumar Joshi. I am from Hyderabad. There was a sudden incident which happened at my home. I had an aunt aged 55 years. She was quite healthy, and every day she was doing her job very actively, wakes up early in the morning, and till late evening she used to work. She's basically a home wife and looks after all my children. She was very much active, but all of a sudden on April 24th, she had a severe pain in the back, and she even woke up her husband also, who happens to be my uncle, and both of them sat together. My uncle even rubbed her chest for some time by applying some balm, but after that she slept for some time, saying to my uncle that okay, she'll take rest and she'll sleep. She laid down on a sofa in the drawing hall, but when we checked around 6:30, when the day began, immediately we could find that she was no more and there was no pulse rate. Immediately we rushed to a hospital wherein they declared that she has been brought dead, and we did not understand, never she complained about this sudden attack, and but the doctors declared that it was a cardiac arrest, severe cardiac pain she underwent, and that had stopped the heart rate, and immediately that resulted in death. So that was a very sudden thing in our life, and we were very much sad about that.
Okay.
After this, there
Mr. Rajkumar, what is the aunt's age?
my aunt's age is around 50-55, sir, below.
Did she have diabetes, hypertension?
No,
or,
never. She was taking any simple pill also. She was quite
she
healthy
never
and
had
active.
any cardiac symptoms like chest
Never,
pain?
never, sir.
Okay.
She used to just complain that she used to get some sort of back pain.
She never had any chest pain?
Never chest pain.
She never underwent any cardiac checkup?
Checkup also.
Okay.
Yes.
This happened at what time?
This was early in the morning, and before this incident occurred, she went for a bathroom. She went for toilet, and she came back, and she rested. So after that, it resulted. So even doctors, based on this, also doctors have come to a conclusion that normally when a person gets a chest pain, they will have this sort of excretion also.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it has happened, Mr. Rajkumar, but
Yes.
as you have rightly pointed out, this was a cardiac arrest
Yes.
as declared by the doctors at a hospital in Hyderabad.
Yes.
And this highlights the importance of a layman being aware of what is a sudden death, and the importance of learning a cardiopulmonary resuscitation, doing it properly. I do understand that your uncle did a chest massage. Probably he, due to lack of training, he might not have done the
Yes.
chest massage or CPR properly.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we do not have a proper ambulance service also,
Yes.
which should have come really on time.
On time.
And probably if your uncle or any other attendant there
Correct.
had they followed the chain of survival concept given by the American Heart Association, probably your aunt might have survived.
So
Thank you.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
One more.
Yes. Shall I start?
Yeah.
Well, now in a couple of days, there's a second incident which shocked all of our family members, and I have a cousin by name Dinakar Raj who works as works in the police department. He's into civil, and he's quite healthy and puts up very good exercise every day, and always very much joyful. And every day he goes by walking in the mornings also. So we don't know what has happened. One day actually they all went for a tour outside, and they came back. It was somewhere around 9 o'clock, 9 in the night. They had dinner, and this gentleman along with his son traveled in a bus after having dinner, despite of his wife's resistance, not going to his hometown, his residence, which is at Hyderabad only, at Bandlaguda. So this gentleman traveled for about one and a half hour in a bus, and he even gave a call to our auntie also, saying that okay, he wants his house keys. So he was quite healthy. Never such a complaint was reported from him, or never he informed any one of us like that. But he walked for about a mile, half a mile, and it was an open area. After the call, he even informed my aunt to send his son with the keys, but according to one of the witnesses there in the ground, he just collapsed down. He was carrying a bag in his hand, and he didn't shout also. He just fell down and he laid straight on the ground. But somebody, after some time, they came and informed us that some person is laying down there on the ground, and he was informed. That gentleman told us probably he's drunk and all. So my cousin and others, 2-3 people, have rushed to the spot and had seen my brother Dinakar Raj, who was laid down there, and he was not having any pulse immediately. So they pumped his heart and even put breath into his mouth also, but there was nothing. He pumped. My cousin pumped so severely that even the food what he ate came out, and we took him immediately to the hospital. But there was no fruits. There was nothing like. He was no more. Doctors declared that he was dead. And we didn't never came to know, because such a young man who works in the police department, physically fit, and I don't know what made him to occur this kind of incidents. So this has happened. No, this is the second attack which has happened, which is related to cardiac this thing.
Okay. Mr. Rajkumar, it is very unfortunate that you have faced two such instances in the family within a short time. What is called as a cardiac arrest within the family.
Yes.
Now, I just want to know, what was his age, Mr. Dinakar Raj?
Dinakar is around 45-46 years.
Was he diabetic?
No, he was not a diabetic
He
patient.
never had any hypertension, smoking,
No,
family history.
yes.
He never had any cardiac
never
symptoms.
had
But he never underwent a cardiac checkup earlier also.
Earlier also he didn't do anything like that. But he was deputed with the police department continuously, because it was a biodiversity program. He was into that bandobast, continuously served for about 10-15 days.
Participate in the biodiversity meet recently.
Yes.
Yeah, it
exactly.
was, but the problem in this case is he had a cardiac arrest. At what time in the?
It was night, sir.
It was evening after he finished his duty.
Dinner.
He was coming back.
Yes.
And he was returning home. But he was alone.
Yes.
And the first thing is, you told one of your family friends or relatives did a chest massage.
Yeah.
But what I understand, it was done very late.
Yes.
Probably the person who has seen him first falling on the ground in the open area, he should have done the CPR first.
Yes.
Probably he would have done better. But by the time your relative noticed and came to the scene and did it, it was beyond 5 minutes probably. So in which case a CPR or a chest massage would not really work.
Okay.
So ideally in a patient with a cardiac arrest, the chest compression has to start immediately within 10 seconds of a cardiac arrest. And an ambulance has to arrive within a short time, so that a chest compression and along with the defibrillator would really work in saving one's life.
Yes.
Thank you for the information.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Hopefully such instances of knowledge of cardiac arrest would highlight the importance of knowing CPR by layperson, which would save many lives. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.